Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is October 30, 2021. I want to talk about a great 3D printing company here. It's a Nano Dimension. As you can see here, they are building the prototypes. There's a nice looking printed circuit board here. These guys are really transforming the printed circuit board and a lot of the 3D printing type prototypes here. They have a cool looking prototype here, as you can see here, and their vision is to transform the electronics and adjacent printing industries into environmentally friendly, economically efficient Industry 4.0 solution. They got a lofty goal here. These guys make hardware, they make software, and they have a razor blade model here to sell some of these additives. So with that, let's jump in and get started. So as you look through here, they got a nice looking Dragonfly LDM precision additive manufacturing system here. And they also have various circuit boards they generate, as you can see here. This is a cool looking prototype developed by this company here. So they're really into lights out digital manufacturing here, where you can really run this whole system with little to no intervention. It will keep cranking these circuit boards without too much intervention. That will improve your efficiency and improve the accuracy here. And they can also help to print electronic circuitry faster using this Dragonfly prototyping capabilities. So that's why this is a really intriguing play. It's in the early innings, as you can see here. These guys are perfecting their technology. In the meantime, they're not worried about showing the profitability to Wall Street. That's why it's an intriguing play here. We'll jump in, learn more about this company. So with that, as you look through here, we got a quick snapshot here. Nano Dimension, it's really into additive electronics in Israel and internationally. Stock price is very low right now, $5.88, and they are masters in digital manufacturing here, lights out digital manufacturing system here. They got this Dragonfly proprietary system here, and they also help with they also have software here, and they also have additive. So it's really razor blade model here. Market cap is about $1.5 billion. As you look through here, nice looking chart. Stock was up earlier, came all the way down, had a nice uptrend here. Now it's trying to wonder where to go. And if you look through the hedge fund confidence here, hedge funds are positive right now, and there are two hedge funds who are buying this company right now. And our famous investor Kathy Wood, she's buying this company here for her her ETFs here. That's a great one here. And as you look through here, they are delivering this Fabrica 2.0 system to Western Homeland Security Agency, $1.5 million contract here. So company is doing really great thing here. But Wall Street does not understand the potential of this company at this time, and these guys are in no rush to convince Wall Street. They're working on their own craft here to perfect their technology. So with that, let's jump in here and look at the CEO here. We got Yoav Stern here. He's the CEO of the company here. He's got right experience. As you look through here, he was a CEO of various other companies here, and he's a hands-on person. And he was also in multiple companies into fiber optics, defense tech, communications, and whatnot. I think he's got the knowledge needed to run this company. He can steer the ship right. And as you look through the review here, there is a 100% approval rating for the CEO, but only 2 ratings, as you can see here. The number could be exaggerated. Nonetheless, there is a good approval rating. So with that, as you look through here, there are a lot of ETFs, exchange traded funds, carrying NNDM or Nano Dimension. We got Kathy Wood in her ARKQ, ARKW. She's holding about say $80 million in Nano Dimension. And you got various other ETFs here. one more Kathy's ETF here holding 215 million shares dollars here. As you can see here, there is a lot of investments in these ETFs here, including the Moon here, which is a moonshot innovation. So there is a lot of interest in this, and these ETFs are not worried about short term. They want to get some long term profitability. And companies like Nano Dimension is really a moonshot, where companies really trying to transform this whole printed circuit board manufacturing and make it efficient and cost effective. So with that, as you look through few ETFs here, we got ARKQ here, has done nicely as you can see here. 1 year 45%, 5 year 328%. We got ARKW here, next gen. It also has done great. And we got PRNT, which is a 3D printing ETF, has done great. So in a nutshell, we have a lot of these ETFs and big players buying this company, knowing that they can deliver as we go forward. That's a great way of having conviction in this company. That's good to see. So with that, let's quickly take a look at the landscape here of peers of NNDM, Nano Dimension. As you look through here, we got Desktop Metal, $6 stock here, has done not so great in 1 year. As you see here, it's trying to improve as of now, right now, low dollar stock. Then you got 3D Systems here, has done great for 1 year. As you can see here, still RSI is 50, you can still buy the stock here. Then you got Stratasys. This is one of the better plays here, has done great. As you can see here, RSI is 63, you could wait a little bit for a pullback to buy this company here. And then we got here XONE, $23 stock here, nice sales growth, nice gross margin, and RSI is 49. You can still buy this company. It's in upward momentum here. And then you got SLM here, $18 stock. This is also turning around right now. RSI is 53. You can still buy this one. And then we got our company here, Nano Dimension. RSI is 53, still low, and stock is trying to turn around right now. As you can see here, down 67% from 52-week high here. And then you got few more as you can scan through here. Keep watching the RSI levels here. Some of these companies are too hot at this time. You could look at Align here, which is one of the great stock here, and you could also look at Eastman Kodak. It's trying to reinvent the wheel all the time, trying to do new things. And then you got Proto Labs, one of my favorite here, down big time and trying to improve as you go forward. You could still buy Proto Labs at these levels and take it from there. And now what we'll do is we'll look at a few of these peers here and see how these companies are doing. Take a look at the quick chart. So we'll jump into the quick chart here. We got Desktop Metal here, DM. As you look through here, stock is not doing great of late. It's below its moving averages. Right now there's a negative bias. As you look through here, on the balance volume is slowly going down but rather steady. So in situations like this, as you look through here, DM, it's down, but it's improving in 1 day. I would be a contrarian and I would be buying some of this stock here, taking advantage of this continued downturn here and low IV percentile and go from there. And then you got Desktop Metal. This is a different scenario. This is trying to turn around as you can see here. And also we got nice looking on the balance volume. It's going high. As you look through 3D Systems, this is also turning around nicely. As you can see here, 1 day, 5 day, 10 day, all turning around nicely. And nice sales growth, nice gross margin. A better play here. I would also buy this one here. Given RSI is, let's see, RSI level is just 50. You can still buy this company here. Then we got Stratasys. This one has done great. As you can see here, RSI is 63. Company stock has shot up nicely here. I would wait for a little pullback here. But as we see here, it's still on the balance volume is up and up. You could still buy this stock here, given it's 45% off a 52-week high. But I would wait a little bit, given there is a nice swing here. It already made a nice move. And then we got here XONE here. XONE, as you look through here, stock has done nothing in a while. Keep watching on the balance volume here. On the balance volume is going up, so I would be buying XONE here. Nice sales growth, nice gross margin, as you can see here. And also it's got stock is turning around, as you can see here. I would be a buyer here and take it from there. And both Desktop Metal and Stratasys, both have got nice short ratio here. Though that's one of the reason why DDD is going higher of late. And Desktop Metal, I think it's just started, probably, short squeeze here. It's good to buy that one too. So with that, let's jump in here, look at the next set of slides here. We got few more here. We got SLM here. Stock is doing kind of sideways at this time. As you look through here, RSI is 53. On the balance volume is shooting higher. You could still buy the stock here, given RSI is just 53 here. And then you got NNDM, the stock that we are going to talk about today. As you look through, stock has done nothing of late since last quarter. On the balance volume is pretty steady. This is why I'm a buyer of this stock at these levels here, and add more as we go forward. And then you got Trimble here, great looking chart here. Trimble has done great. RSI is 56. Right now on the balance volume is pretty steady. You could still buy this company here. Nice looking chart here. Nice sales growth, nice gross margin. Only thing is RSI is a little hot for me. I would rather wait a little bit here. And then you got HPQ, one of the steady eddy type companies, big company, $34 billion market cap, as you can see here. I would wait a little bit here, given RSI is a little high. So with that, let's jump in. Let's look at next set of companies here. We got PTC here. As you can see here, PTC has got RSI of 55. You could still buy the stock here. As you look through here, on the balance volume is trying to improve, as you can see here. And then you got Align Technologies. It's a great play here. Stock is down. I would be a buyer of Align Technologies at these levels. Keep watching on the balance volume. It's jumping higher. It is a great one. It's into dental implants and all the dental technologies. It also has teeth whitening and all the dental technologies here. It's a great one. I would be a buyer here. As you look through here, RSI is 50, tells you it's still oversold here. Then you got AME here, AMETEK. As you look through here, this one has got a little bit higher RSI. I would wait for a little pullback here. And same story with Autodesk. Nice rally here. I would wait for a little pullback and then buy. Now what we'll do is we'll look at one more set of companies here. As you look through, we got ANSS, one of the great companies. I love this company here. Right now RSI 64. I would wait a little bit for a little pullback here. And then we got here Kodak. Kodak, this company tries to reinvent itself in multiple areas. It was a COVID play a while ago when Trump was there. I think it's a good company. They know how to adapt to the situation. I would be a buyer of this stock here at these levels here. As you look through, it's got sales growth and gross margin. I would be a buyer of this company here. I know they know how to reinvent the wheel. And then you got MTLS here, another 3D printing play here. Nice gross margin, nice sales growth here. And stock has done great. I would wait for a little pullback in MTLS. And then you got PRLB. PRLB is a good one. This used to be Wall Street darling a while ago, but right now it's out of favor. I would be a buyer of this stock slowly and accumulate. Look, the red everywhere. Right now it's trying to turn around. It's good to buy right now because it's ugly. Stock has been in the same trading range for 2-3 quarters, continuously. So with that, now let's dive into Nano Dimension and see if you can buy this company. So as you look through here, why invest in Nano Dimension? They have systems, they got service contract, they got consumable. Think about recurring revenue and high gross margin. They sell hardware, they sell software, they sell materials. It's really razor blade model. Right now, companies really perfecting their product here. That's why they're not eager to show profit to Wall Street. but Wall Street is impatient, as you know. That's why stock is going nowhere right now. I would be a buyer and accumulate. Then as you look through here, their numbers from a earnings per share perspective, there's an improvement, as you can see here. I love to see it becoming positive, but rightly there's a nice improvement here. From an annual sale, this is where I want this company to focus more on. They do a lot of cutting edge research and development, but I think they should try to grow their top line here and focus more on the sales. And this is also a little bit concerning to me. Their shares outstanding shot up, as you can see here, which is understandable. They need some money. Companies like this, because they don't have too much sales here, they issue some shares and get some money. Quarterly revenue, as you can see here, it's a little bit not so great, as you can see here. I would like them to improve the quarterly revenue here. And then you got R&D investments. Company doing great on the R&D investments. It's improving the R&D investments slowly. That's a good one here. I love to see company doing this more and more. And one thing I'm not so happy about is quarterly diluted shares. I want them to reduce this dilution here. That can help the share price going higher. So that's a quick snapshot for you here. In a nutshell, good from a earnings per share perspective, and they have to improve on annual sales. They have to reduce shares outstanding and dilution, and keep up R&D investments. That's the way to go. Keep growing the revenue. They are not there yet. So with that, if you look through a little more details here, from a market cap perspective, I think company has done great. Back in 2019, it was a $25 million market cap. Right now, we are at 1.50. That tells you company is really taking market share and growing nicely. This is one of the undisputed leader in in circuit board type 3D printing. As you look through from a price perspective, it is $7 stock back in 2019. Right now, it's a $5 stock. So that's why Wall Street is not understanding this company. And this company is in no way eager to convince Wall Street to buy the stock here. That's why companies really positioning itself and growing their product nicely, and not really advocating and socializing its company to Wall Street yet. Very low sales. I want this situation to improve here. I want them to improve the sales. As you look through quarter over quarter, sales change is good, but it's off of a low sales number here. I think that's why we can discount this number for now. Earnings per share is pretty good. I mean, it's not great. It's still negative. Company not making money, but still it's improving. From a cash perspective, they got a lot of cash here. They can buy some companies and acquire them and improve their 3D printing capabilities. Total debt is not too bad. It's manageable here. And right now, gross margin is not in a great situation here. It was 32% back in 331. It became 22% in 630. Not great situation here. 10% drop. And operating margin is also not trending in the right direction. I would love to see operating margin becoming low, but it's becoming high right now. R&D, they're pretty steady Eddie here, spending a lot of money on R&D. That's the way to go. And from a return on investment and equity perspective, I want to see this trend reverse here. They should be less negative, but right now it's more negative. Price to sales perspective, it's very pricey at this time, expensive. But initial stage companies like this, it's typically they are expensive, given sales is a low number here. So with that, let's jump in here and look at the earnings history here. We got earnings history from Q4 2020 here from Seeking Alpha. As you can see here, they don't have consistency here. Sometimes they hit, sometimes they miss. They have done nicely back in 2019. That's why stock did very nicely in 2019-2020 time frame. But 2021 is not great for this company. So generally, by looking at this, it's not a predictable company when it comes to quarterly earning. That's what Wall Street looks for. That's why stock is not appreciating as it should be. Next, let's look at some more details. Let's look at quarterly financial highlights. As you look through here, they reported the revenue of $811,000 here, and 1.6 million for the first half of the year. So that's the improvement here, but still low number. We are not looking at high numbers here, still low number. I would like them to improve the sales number here from 811,000 to maybe a couple of millions. That will be great. And it's a different type of investment, because this company is not into showing some money and revenue every quarter. They have a longer term time horizon. That's why Wall Street is not understanding them. They have a goal to become this number one 3D printing and electronic type company here, but they are slowly basically improving and working toward that vision. And Wall Street is looking for a quarterly improvements that's not shown right now. And they got unparalleled technology here. They got self-learning, self-correcting, 3D additive manufacturing here. I think that's a great one to have. And they want to be the leader in the Industry 4.0 using their deep cube artificial intelligence systems. And they got a lot of money on their balance sheet here, and they can buy some companies and make some progress as you go forward. And they got 130 scientists here, and they can work on this technology and make the product better. And they have this deep learning capability here. I think that will come in handy to make sure this product learns itself and improves the product on the go. And their vision is to transform electronics and the adjacent additive manufacturing 3D printing industries into environmentally friendly, economically efficient additive manufacturing industry. That's a lofty vision for the company. I think they can do it. They're doing it slowly and methodically. And now let's look at performance here. From a performance perspective, nothing to brag about here. Company has not done great in 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. As you can see here, all red. 2020 is when they did nicely here. Nice 259% performance. 2021 they are negative. That's why you got to be a contrarian to invest in this company here. You have to have belief in this company. This is not a company to show quarterly revenue, quarter in and quarter out. Instead, it's a company with a vision, and they have some money, and they are not afraid to really work on their vision. They want to keep the short-term distractions out. That's why Wall Street is not understanding this company here. And if you look at the monthly performance here, as you look through here, more reds than greens, or maybe it's almost equal. Look here, back in 2021 they did nicely here. Stock came down here. Right now stock is starting to improve a little bit. That's why I would be buyer here slowly and accumulate. As you look through here, weekly performance, here more reds than greens here. Stock is now turning around slowly. That's why you should be a buyer slowly and accumulate. And if you look through daily here, right now as you look through here, stock has not done much in one day. But as you look through here, nice 3.16% improvement on a 3.95 million shares. That's good. Stock came down on a bigger volume here, but it's slowly turning around, as you can see here. On the up day, nice volume here, 11.12 million. So by looking at these volume numbers, folks are buying this company slowly and accumulating. Next, look at monthly performance metric. By looking at this, there are more reds than greens. This one is not for a typical Wall Street investor. You got to have conviction in this company and conviction and the belief in this company to buy the share. So I would be a buyer of this company slowly and accumulate. They can do nicely in maybe 2022 time frame or even later this year. That's why I'm a buyer here slowly. Look here, stock has taken so much beating here. But sometimes stock goes up nicely, as you can see here. So that's why I'm a buyer here, and I'll be accumulating slowly on the down days with a nice position here. So with that, let's jump in, look at the stock here, stock chart from Thinkorswim here. As you look through, it's a 5-year weekly chart. As you see, our stock has come down drastically. Now it's trying to consolidate. It's trying to see where to go at this time. And let's jump into 1-day chart here. As you look through 1-day, 1-year chart, stock has not done much since last 3 quarters. Right now, there is the earnings coming up, as you can look here. And as you see here, the stock is trying to, on the balance volume is trying to improve here, and check-in money flow is also trying to improve here. And right now, IV percentile is pretty okay, not too bad. Look here, DMI is trying to go higher, so it's a bullish, bullish territory here. It's good to see this. I love to see this bullish bias here. It's a bullish crossover, so it's a good one here. At this time, stock is trying to turn around. That's why I would be a buyer of this company at these levels and go from there. These dates are a little old. It's today's chart here from October 30th. So with that, let's jump in here, look at the option chain. As you look through, stock is at $5.88 here. If you look through the option chain here, people are buying options at 7.5 to 44 option contracts traded here. And as you look through open interest, huge open interest at 7.5. Folks have paid around 59 cents or so to buy this. As you look through, we got open interest at $10, $12. There's an open interest in $17. Looks like folks are betting this company is going to go higher. That's why they're buying call options at higher strike prices. And as you look through put options here, the volume is a little bit low here. So that's why there are not too many folks hedging or betting company stock will go down here. Rather, there are more people buying the company's share here and hoping or betting the stock will go higher. That's always a good position to be in. And as you look through here, quick option statistics, lot of call options traded, 7.4 thousand. Very few put options traded. The put call ratio is 0.113. That's a good number here that tells you in the options market, folks are bullish on this stock. That's why they're buying more call options here at higher strike prices. So now what should we do? We looked at the technicals, we looked at the fundamentals, we looked at the industry perspective. What should we do now? So this company, Nano Dimension, they got a bold vision to transform additive manufacturing, electronics, and adjacent sectors into environmentally friendly, economically effective manufacturing industry 4.0. Look about old ways. You have Jabil and some other companies doing the manufacturing, but now this company wants to transform the entire electronics industry here with their cutting edge technology. That's a good lofty ambition. And as you look through here, they reported a revenue of $811,000 for the quarter, $1.6 million for the first half. That's a low revenue here. I want them to improve the revenue, even though it's higher than previous quarter. I want them to improve the top line here. Hire some top-notch salespeople. Sell these machines and additives and take it from there. And they need to accelerate their sales, like we talked about. Also accelerate the operating margin. Right now, operating margin is negative. They should improve that situation. They got a lot of cash here. They can buy some companies outright with $1.4 billion. That's a good position to be in. Company not going to run out of cash here. And they got 19 patents, 106 patent applications, 130 researchers, all good here. Company can really invest in their own technology here with this, brain power here. And they do have this deep learning based platform to make their system self-improving. That's a great one here. I think everybody should use such technologies to be more efficient. And they got razor blade based subscription business model. Once the company starts hitting the ground running, they can do very well with this business model here. And our famous investor Kathy Wood has a good position in this stock. She's really betting on this company to really revolutionize this whole 3D printing circuit board industry here. I would take advantage of this pullback here and buy and accumulate slowly. This is a little bit longer term investment, but I'm willing to buy this company and accumulate and wait for better days as we go forward. So with that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.